Hey everybody, my name's John Richards. Happy Wednesday. And as I told you on my video blog yesterday, we're going to start a journey together, and that journey starts today. We're going to create a life together out of thin air. And what I mean by that is, you could be in anything in your life. You could be in any position. Maybe you're working a job that you hate, or maybe you're doing something you can't get it off the ground, and you're really not sure what to do. So I'm going to give you some steps over the next couple weeks that's going to help you. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is going to be a little different for most of you, and it's health. One of the things that I did for myself is started to get healthy. Because if you're not healthy, you really don't feel like doing anything. And most people think health is, well, I got to go work out at the gym 6 days a week, and I got to do 3 hours worth of cardio every single day. That's not what it takes. It takes a routine that you're going to create for yourself, that you're going to stay consistent with, that's going to change you over time. You're not going to start working out today and all of a sudden you're going to feel incredible tomorrow. I don't care if you have a drinking problem. I don't care if you're on drugs. This can solve a lot of those problems. So if you're looking for a way to really change things, it starts today with your health. The number one thing that you have to do with your health is change your nutrition. And that's a hard one for me. I got all the muscularity up the top and everything, but I still got a gut. And the reason for that is because sometimes I cheat. So what I suggest everybody do, and I think a great plan is to eat really clean 6 days a week, and then on that seventh day, eat whatever you want. That way, because 7 days a week will be way too hard for you. And another thing you need to do as far as supplementation, and I'll go into supplementation a whole lot more on future videos, but one of the supplements that you have to be taking is a multivitamin. Make sure you're taking a multivitamin, and get rid of the diet pop and all the other stuff that you're drinking, and drink water. Find a way to like water. One of the things that I put in my water, and no, I'm not talking about, you're going to laugh when I say this, it's called Extend, E-X-T-E-N-D, and it's a BCAA, and it makes the water taste better, because sometimes I even have trouble choking down water myself. Now, I do work out with weights 4 to 5 days per week, because weights, when you're working out with weights, when you're building muscle, you burn fat 5 times longer than you do with cardio. I go to the gym all the time, and I see people, they're doing hours and hours and hours of cardio. They're sitting there watching their little movies and stuff. They're doing nothing for themselves. They're wasting their time. They might as well sit at home on the couch with a bonbon and do it that way, and then they can be a little more comfortable. So make sure that you do need to incorporate some cardio in there, but don't make cardio the prime source of exercise that you're doing. Add some weight training in it. Again, it doesn't have to be something that you do 6 or 7 days a week. And just make sure that you're getting enough sleep. And as you start to get more healthy and you really work toward that, that's going to start opening up doors in other areas, which we're going to talk about in goal setting and how to script your day and how to identify the tasks you need to do on a daily basis and this kind of thing. But I thought a good way to start this all out today would be health, because health is number one. If you're not healthy, you're not going to be successful in anything. So starting today, really sit down and say, I'm done with the ice cream at night. I'm done with the cake at night. Have that on a Saturday. Have one day set aside where you can just pig out. And every other day eat clean. And clean eating is just a matter of cutting back on the carbs. And one thing I'll share with you, and then we'll be done with this video, is when we look at portions, okay, you should have a portion of protein. Now, a portion of protein should be the size of your fist or the size of your palm. Sometimes people overdo it and they do it this way. It's the size of your fist or the size of your palm. Okay, that's a protein. Carbs, the same thing. Size of your fist, size of your palm. So if you're doing that in vegetables or whatever, also size of your fist, size of your palm. That should be your portion size. I know you've all heard of portioning. That's the way it should be. So you don't just pile a bunch of crap on your plate and say, man, I did eat a lot of protein today. Well, that's great. But you can also eat way too much protein. You know, protein, every gram of protein you eat is still 4 calories. Every gram of carbohydrate you eat is also 4 calories. Every gram of fat you eat is 9 calories. So I don't count calories. I don't believe in it. I think that's too hard. You know, and people start doing that, and that's when they give up and they don't stick to a diet. So, you know, the subject of today's video again is health. You know, start a routine, start feeling better, and then the future videos that I'm going to share with you will be a lot better for you, because now you're going to start feeling better. You know, and I have a horrible cold today, but I don't really feel that bad, because why? Because I work out all the time. Thanks. You have a great day.